Germany has rejected Donald Trump's ambitious $500 billion deal with Ukraine, a proposal that could have reshaped the global economy and geopolitics. What does this mean for Trump, Ukraine, and the future of rare earth minerals? Let's break it down. Donald Trump's administration recently proposed a staggering $500 billion deal with Ukraine. The plan? To give the US exclusive access to half of Ukraine's rare earth minerals, oil, gas, and infrastructure. In exchange, the US would provide reconstruction aid and limited security guarantees to protect Ukraine from Russian aggression. But here's the twist. Ukraine initially rejected the deal, calling it overly focused on American interests while neglecting their long-term security needs. Zelensky warned that accepting such terms could compromise Ukraine's sovereignty. Germany has now thrown a wrench into Trump's plans. German officials firmly rejected the deal, citing its incompatibility with European Union standards and its potential to undermine Ukraine's path toward EU membership. They argued that any agreement must prioritize Ukraine's sovereignty and align with EU legislation. This rejection highlights growing tensions between US and European approaches to aiding Ukraine, while Trump's deal seeks financial returns for American interests. Europe emphasizes loans and frozen Russian assets to fund reconstruction projects through EU companies. Caught in the middle is Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Facing pressure to rebuild his war-torn nation, Zelensky initially proposed giving the US a stake in Ukraine's critical minerals during talks last year. However, recent negotiations have seen him push back against Trump's demands for 50% profit sharing and exclusive mineral rights. Under revised terms, Ukraine agreed to funnel 50% of future revenues from mineral extraction into a joint US-Ukraine fund for reconstruction. But existing projects remain exempt from this deal. Why does this matter? Ukraine holds vast deposits of critical minerals like lithium, uranium, and titanium, key resources for industries like EV batteries and defense technologies. Control over these resources could shift global power dynamics between the US, Europe, and Russia. Russia complicates this race further by controlling up to 70% of Ukraine's mineral-rich territories. Putin may leverage this control to disrupt Western plans or strike his own deals with Trump. So, where does this leave us? Zelensky faces tough choices as Germany rejects Trump's proposal outright. Will he align with Europe's vision for reconstruction or risk alienating allies by striking a deal with the US? Meanwhile, Russia looms as a constant threat to any agreement. This saga is far from over. As Germany stands firm against Trump's $500 billion plan, the battle for control over Ukraine's critical minerals intensifies. The stakes couldn't be higher. For Ukraine's sovereignty, global markets, and international alliances,